What's going on, good people? It's your boy Justin Willen. I'm gonna break down my newest short film, Chuck. If you haven't seen it, go ahead check it out. If you have seen it, check out this breakdown. I'm gonna go scene by scene, break down everything that went right as well as everything that went wrong. First, about this club scene, we shot this twice because the first time we had some schedule conflicts. We was there and then one of the main characters wasn't there. So we shot it anyway, it was horrible, and we reshot it. So I'm exhausted, right? And you kind of looking at this short film thinking like, damn, this motherfucker didn't have no start. It didn't, because I was exhausted, I was overwhelmed. That's why after this, it's gonna be like my last long short film for a while. I'm condensing things down so I don't get overwhelmed when I do this. You know what I'm saying? So I had a whole intro plan with Chuck, going through the courthouse, going through his day at work, getting to know Chuck visually. You know what I'm saying? And have like cinematics going, like a real intro for a movie. But after I shot this club scene, I was just all the way exhausted and I was tired and I was ready to get it over. So let's do it. Looking at this, I forget, but one of their mics was not on doing this little interaction. But being that they was right there, I was able to just take the audio from whoever didn't have it, you know, and put it on there, or whoever had it and put it on there. But yeah, that was a cringe.
I know the real you, right?
But let's do it like this. Skillet. How many cringes in here for me? You know, when I do something, I can't look at it again because I'm just gonna cringe all the way through. So this one cringe. Let's keep going.
I'm sorry, I didn't introduce.
Another thing I'm gonna butt in. Coordinating all this movement. This is why I don't want to do another club scene. I was in there calling audibles like goddamn Peyton Manning. You know what I'm saying? I was saying, hey, when he say this, you go here. When he say that, you go here. And I'm moving, you know, and you're seeing a lot of movement in the background, but a lot went into that on the spot just to get all those moving pieces, man. And it was hell. Some people was in two different spots at the same time, but the camera don't really pick it up, because I only had like 9, 10 people, but I wanted the club. I mean, shit, hell, you shooting the club scene, you need people there. But shit, y'all talk low budget. This is no budget. And I hate calling everybody in for a club scene. And I was not organized like I should have been. Man, hell no. Last club scene for me for a while. Two cringes. So the first time we shot this, I had clear cups like a regular club would. Second time, I forgot to get the clear cups. Bruh, she talking about Casamigos with a red cup. Two cringes.
Broke ass.
Y'all did not have
So
to
boom. It's not a cringe, but it's funny. My boy Damien right here. If I go back, he is behind Chuck.
But you know what?
Talking to Kwame.
I'm good.
So bam, you see my boy Damien right there? Watch this.
Broke ass.
Y'all did not have to.
How? That's what. Hey man, I did what I had to do. That's funny. I don't know how many people caught it, but it's there. Another cringe. That's 3 cringes. So, well, YouTube eating this quality up, but you see my boy Reed right here. I wish I would have brought in another light to light him up just a little bit better, because he's fading off into the shadows right there. He a little dark.
Thank you for dinner.
So, ideally, if I had a budget, you know what I'm saying, I would have showed like a dating montage. But at this point, I'm just trying to get to my point. So I was like, let me just start this after the date, pick up there. They went on a nice date. They have a little exchange. Oh, sorry. Got a cringe on this scene. We got this blue light, so I took some Astera tubes just so it won't be dark, and it's still dark as fuck. Because if you can see back here, be falling off into the shadows, it get real dark. Night scenes are real tricky, man. You know what I'm saying? You need a lot of light, in my opinion, just to make stuff look natural. Because this clearly looks lit in my eyes because of how dark this is back here. But you know, you just can't take lights and start shining them at the neighbors' houses and shit. So nighttime is tricky. But I took these blue Astera tubes and no type of motivation. This ain't no damn music video. What am I doing? What is this? Cringe number 4. You know what I'm saying? No type of motivation for this light. I don't even know why I chose that blue. It's just, you do shit, right? And you learn. Moving on. Now I will say, this scene right here actually happened in real life. This is based on a true story. So a lot of people were talking like, hey, that's not realistic, but it happened. And that's why I wrote it how it happened. I'm sorry. You know what I'm saying? That's what it was. Not much of a cringe, just how I would do this scene differently. I don't know if I had the resources. So boom, we got this bright ass, weirdly shaped window that's coming in right here. Now, using my head, when the sun comes up, first off, it ain't gonna be fucking white. So that's cringe number 5. It'll be a little more warm. You know what I'm saying? I have another light over here shining on this part of the bed that I wish I had, like a tree or something. No, I didn't have a tree branch or anything. Just to have some type of texture going on over here to, you know, add some depth.
I'm coming.
Cringe number 5. What is this? 5? This camera angle sucks. I don't have a set design. It was me. Alright, I tried my best.
I don't mean to bother you.
Boom. Going back to the same shaped window as the other one, right? You can see I like to do that. The only problem I got with this particular, for one, like I said, it's morning, so the sun's gonna be warm. Also, it's too damn bright. What's this? Cringe number 6? This is too damn bright. You know what I'm saying? I don't know what I was thinking. You know, if you got false color, at the time my monitor was broke, so that's the only way I got false color. But if you got access to false color, use it so you don't have bright ass windows like this. It's too fucking bright, Justin. Cringe number 6. Once again, false color would be your best friend, because look at this bright ass light back here. Understand, I'm looking at a flat image on my camera, so a lot of the times it's hard to tell, because I didn't even know. Whatever, we ain't gotta get to that. False color. So boom, what's this, cringe number 7? I didn't rotate the key light. When she turns her back, and now you see her face is like a big shadow. Gotta do better. Move your light, move your key lights, people, with the actors. Don't be like me. Don't get lazy. See, I got lazy, and that's why I'm condensing stuff down so I can really lock in on the scene. And stuff like this won't happen. Cringe number 7. What is this lighting setup? I think it was the best I could do given the circumstance because of the porch, so I tried to bring the light off to the side. But this is what having a bi-color light will help you at, because obviously you see it's a whole bunch of warm light, and then I'm coming with this 56 Kelvin light. You know what I'm saying? Man, so before we get in this scene, the one thing, cringe number 9, is it? They was talking, but I feel like looking back on it, I would have had them move throughout the house. So they probably do a minute of this dialogue on the couch. The next minute they up in the kitchen, just moving around the house, because they just sitting down for 3 minutes. You know what I'm saying? And it's really boring. Well, the scene was like 4 minutes, bro, and they just sitting there talking, and that's okay. But I definitely should have had them moving throughout the house. It would have been a much different scene. I almost fell asleep looking at the hill, and I shot it. So boom, this scene wasn't supposed to go like this. She was actually supposed to come to the door, but Kelsa had to leave early that night, and I didn't want to reshoot. Now, speaking of that, I know it sounds simple to just reshoot, but it took us 5 months to do this project. You know what I'm saying? And that's another reason why I'm condensing the content down. Cause look, see this view say 251, which I'm not mad at that. That's still a good achievement in my book. But when you spend 5 months on a project, and a lot of that is schedule conflicts and resources or whatnot, and then you get 200 some views on it, it's like a slap in the face. So I don't want to be that heavily invested in the project. Therefore, I'm trying to work on stuff that's quicker, dial in on certain skills, build on that, and you know, maybe when I get good at one scene, all right, well, let's do some 2 scenes, you know what I'm saying, get my blocking right, you know, I'm doing that, and just build on that. So I had to look at myself in the mirror, like I don't need to go bigger, I need to go small to get the little things right and grow. So yeah, this scene wasn't supposed to be like that. She's supposed to come to the door, but she had to leave early, and we had to remix it. So he learned this, I guess you can say, monologue on the spot, because we had to remix the script.
But 2 years.
This is cringe number 10. I wish I would have hit the porch a little better. I mean, his face is good, you know, without the YouTube quality messing it up. But his face is cool, but the background falls into complete darkness, and that's just not the vibe I was going for. Cringe number 10. Now this car scene with cringe number 11, I don't know. I get lazy. and it shows here because I got a Aperture MT Pro, I think, yeah, right there, and it's hitting the steering wheel hard as hell. You know what I'm saying? I think I should have diffused that a little better. But the light smacking his face too hard for me. That's not the look I was going for. Then you got this part right here where the light is kind of like blowing out, or whatever you want to call this, where it gives like these weird flares. And once again, it's smacking them too hard. That's not the look I was going for. I think I got another Aperture MT like on this side of the car in the passenger seat or something that's smacking this side for some rap, but that wasn't the vibe. I'm not gonna say I'm not doing no more short films, I'm just condensing them down. The intro could have been a million times better, you know? And it's little stuff in there that when I look back on, I'm like, I'm cutting corners. And to keep me from cutting corners, I have to stop doing so much. But I don't want to preach that too much, man. All my actors did a good job. I appreciate them rocking with me. I appreciate everybody watching the project, you know what I'm saying? And let me go down the credits, man. I want to say shout out to Soft Saint. You go back in here, these hoodies by Soft Saint in this dope jacket right here, Soft Saint. Fuck with him. And I really hate credits. So I think that's my new thing, bro. I'm just start putting them in the bio because it's so much easier to do that. So yeah, I had 11 cringes. Now when I watched this in about 2-3 more months, I probably had 30. You know what I'm saying? I feel like I went light on myself. But like I said, this was a video breakdown, man. I hope I broke it down enough. When I watch this, I'm probably gonna, I left out a lot of shit. But it's late at night. I'm not reshooting this shit. I'm going to bed. I'm out.